So hey students, welcome to Vedantu NCERT Solutions for class 11 and 12, where we provide you all the solutions for all the questions, for all the chapters and for all the subjects which is in your NCERT. Right? We cover biology, chemistry, maths, physics and also chemistry. So let's quickly understand a question from biology. This is Basavaraj. I'm going to be a biology master teacher. I'll help you to solve all the questions for biology. So we have a question from the plant kingdom. Write a note on economic importance. So they're asking the economic importance of algae as well as gymnosperms. Right, so there are certain economic importance for each and every organism, right? Each and every organism, it could be bryophytes, pteridophytes, it could be gymnosperms, angiosperms. Every other organism has an economic importance to it. Now let's understand the algae first. Let's quickly understand the economic importance of algae, right? Algae. So if I were to ask you, right, which organism does most of the CO2 fixation? What I mean by CO2 fixation, which is the organism which produces most oxygen which in the face of the earth? Right? On the earth, which organism produces the most oxygen? You might think of Amazon forest, where we have large number of trees, which all these trees will do a lot of photosynthesis and they provide a lot of oxygen. But that is only half true, because algae are the organisms, right? Algae are the organisms which do at least, I repeat, which do at least half of CO2 fixation, half of CO2 fixation on earth. Shocking, right? Yes, because these organisms are found in aquatic as well as terrestrial. In aquatic, they are found in both fresh water as well as salt water and even brackish water. So you can find a lot of water on earth, right? Half of the earth is covered by, more than half the earth is covered by water, and in this water we have the algae, and these are the algae which does the photosynthesis and they produce a lot of oxygen. Clear? So first and foremost, economic importance of algae is they do at least half of the CO2 fixation on earth. Now second, as I mentioned earlier, algae are part of aquatic ecosystem. In aquatic ecosystem, they are the most important primary producers. They're what? They're most important primary producers. Primary producers in aquatic ecosystem. In aquatic ecosystem, they are the primary producers. They're very important part of the food web in the aquatic ecosystem. Clear? So those were the two most important parts of the economic importance of your algae. Now let's understand the other economic importance which are directly beneficial to your mankind or humans, right? The first and foremost is your, let me write down, the first and foremost is the food. Obviously the food, and we have eaten algae. All of us would have eaten algae some or the other time. Like if not Indians, at least Japanese will always eat algae. So you have seen Japanese people eating sushi, right? The sushi is nothing but a rice structure which is covered by a black color wrapper around it, right? That's a sushi. And that black color wrapper around it is called as nori sheet, and that is made up of algae. So algae is a food source in the most of the countries such as Japan, and even in the case of even India, we eat algae also, a lot of algae. Right. So the foremost, there are almost 70 species, right? 70 species. Pardon my handwriting again. It's still learning to write on the smart board or the vacuum. It's a little difficult. So there are more than 70 species. More than 70 species of algae which we can consume. Right. So in your NCERT, there are mainly 3 different organisms which is given. No, 5. I'll do 3. 3 I'll tell you first. That is Porphyra, right? Porphyra. Then we have sargassum. I'm underlining. Remember, scientific name needs to be underlined, capital, the first one. Alright. Porphyra, sargassum, as well as laminaria. Now these are the 3 different organisms which we can consume. And apart from these 3, we also have certain unicellular organisms such as chlorella and spirulina. Now this spirulina as well as the chlorella are little special organisms because they are unicellular, but they are also extremely rich in protein. Spirulina as well as chlorella is extremely rich in protein. In fact, if you go to the store, you can also find spirulina powder. Right, spirulina powder, which you can mix with milk or water for detoxification, and also they're extremely rich in food, and also they're used in space. Spirulina is rich in space, easy to take to the travel to space, so they're also known as the space food. Also known as what? Space food. So we have Porphyra, Sargassum, Laminaria, which we can consume. We also have unicellular organisms which we can consume, which are rich in protein, such as chlorella and spirulina. They are also known as space food. Also known as what? Space food. Then that was food. Now what about commercial? What about commercial? What about commercial? All of us would have heard about the agar. So if you have your elder brother or your parents who work in laboratories, who are scientists, ask them what is the structure, what is the compound which you use, what is the powder which you use in solidifying the media. Right? When you do experiments, you need media to be solidified. When you try to culture the organisms, right? Not broth. Broth doesn't require agar, but if you want to make plates, right? Plates which are solid. Right, if you want to solidify the nutrient media, you need the agar, which helps in solidification of the media to plate the microorganisms. So agar is used in your microbiology, right? So apart from that, what is the common use of agar? The common use of agar is in ice creams, in jellies and ice creams, right? Ice cream and jelly, ice cream and jellies, Agars are used in ice creams as well as jellies. Now apart from agar, there is a other type of phytocolloidal substance which is present on the exterior surface of the your algae, is carrageen. Now, you would have heard this carrageen when we were classifying the algae, right? Based on the cell wall composition. Now, carrageen is special because it is type of emulsifier. It is a type of emulsifier which is used in chocolates. One second, let me just erase this. It is used in chocolates as well as paints, emulsifier, right? In the preparation of chocolates as well as paints and even toothpaste. Even what? Toothpaste. Carrageen is used. Now, what about medicinal properties? So, medicinal properties is not given in NCERT, but I think you should know. The medicinal property is the chlorella is a type of red algae. Right? Let me write it down. If you do not know the spelling, chlorella. Now, this chlorella is a type of red algae, which can help you in the fight against worm infection. This you do not have to worry. All you need to worry is your food. That is the sargassum, porphyra and laminaria, the commercial importance, agar importance, carrageen, as well as the CO2 fixation and the position of the algae, important position of algae in the case of food chain in the aquatic ecosystem. Those are the different economic importance of your algae. Now let's understand the economic importance of the gymnosperms. Economic importance, let me change the color. Economic importance of gymnosperms. The first and the foremost of important one is your timber, right? Timber, which comes under construction, right? Construction, which comes under construction. We have timber. Now this timber can be obtained from your pine. We say pine wood, right? Pine wood, and also in the case of your cedar. Now these are different trees which will help you obtain the timber which can be used in the construction. They are type of softwood. Now apart from construction, you have medicine. Yes, certain gymnosperms can be used as medicine, such as anti-cancer medicine. One second, writing again, facing little difficulties. It is a type of anti-cancer medicine. Can you guess which is the anti-cancer medicine? If you're watching it recorded, please stop the video right now and try to answer which is the anti-cancer medicine which is present in the gymnosperm. It is a type of taxol which is obtained from the taxus. Right? Taxol is a anti-cancer medicine, which is a gymnosperm. Clear? Next. We have construction over, medicine is over. Next is your food. Now, certain gymnosperms, such as the seeds, right? Seeds of pinus. The seeds of pinus can also be consumed as food. Now, one more important thing is, in gymnosperms, you can see you have certain secretions. Let me read it clearly. Certain secretions known as resins. Now, these resins can act as a waxy material or also waterproofing material. Waxy material as well as waterproofing material, and these resins can be obtained from pinus. Now, who can tell me what type of resin do we obtain from pinus? It is a special type of. It has a special name to it. It starts from T. Let's see who can tell me what is the type of resin which we obtain from pinus. So those were the economic importance of gymnosperms as well as algae. In the algae, you need to mainly note about the CO2 fixation as well as the importance in the food chain. In gymnosperms, the construction, medicine and food, as well as the resin which comes out from the bark. So these were the different economic importance. I hope this video is going to help you in your preparation for your examination. If you want a separate more video, if you want extra information, let me know in the comment section which is the extra information which you want and which is the part you didn't understand. And also, if you like the video, we'll be able to know that you're enjoying the sessions and you're actually learning from it, and it's not waste of your time. And also subscribe to the channel if you want more content from this channel. Clear?